Yo, it's Harlem on the rise, yo, we love to get the money. This a podcast, you can catch us being funny. Yeah, from 7 to 9, we Liddy and live. So stop everything, this is serious vibe. Catch us on the Wednesday, it's Liddy on the hump day. Listen in your car, got the beam or the Hyundai. Facebook Live, we live and direct. You can call and kick it with us, we show respect. Yo, a lot of topics, we always got it poppin'. You know we neighborhood, we always kicking knowledge. Yeah, that's the stilo, we do it for the people. Flyer than the ego, we ordinary people. We be kicking in, cause you know we living in. Come and catch a vibe, cause it's
the beat, we rockin' in the street. We'll make you feel the beat. We make you feel the heat. The beat, we rockin' in the streets. We are rockin' the beat. We make you move your feet.
Yeah, welcome to the Beat 139. I'm Doc.
I'm Keith Cash. I'm filling in for my boy Don Vito. We're a little under the weather, but we still gonna have a good show.
That's right. Today, guys, we got my boy Markie 3. From the BX.
Beat 139,
What up?
Beat 139. Harlem, what's up? BX, what up?
What's up? Yeah, so you was here a couple weeks with your peoples, and I said that we gotta get this guy back on, man, because he had a lot going on. So we're gonna start from the beginning, you know, because people, they just saw you briefly perform. A lot of people like you who saw the interview was like, yo, homeboy fired or whatever, you know. But we'll start. We want the people to get to know who you is. So from the beginning, let the people know where you're from and how it was growing up in your neighborhood.
Oh, all right. Well, you know, Markie 3, straight from the Bronx, New York, man, Prospect Ave, home street, the boogie down, you know what I'm saying? Coming up, I could say it was rough, but not just so rough. You know what I mean? And why I say that, because like, I never really put myself involved in a lot of situations. You know what I mean? I was a ball player, I was, you know, I martial arts, I boxed, you know, did things like that, so I kept myself active. So, you know, the hood where I'm from was always active in a way, like, you know, they was doing stuff that I just really didn't want to get too much involved in.
What hood would that be?
That'd be Home Street, Davidson Home Street, right on Prospect Avenue.
Oh,
At
BX.
the ranch, man, you know what I mean? The home of the brave right there. You know what I mean? So that was a spot that, you know, it was a good learning experience also to keep me from, you know what I'm saying, putting myself in hot water a lot. You know what I mean? To be able to do things like play ball and continue on the journey that I'm in right now. You know what I mean? So, but you know, I got family that, you know, that ran with like my oldest brother, Frank Nitty, shout out to Frank Nitty, you know, he ran with like Grandmaster Flash, you know, and, you know, met him and all of them. So, you know, being around him and seeing a little how things going on with the music thing, you know what I'm saying, also kept me away, you know, from all the ups and downs. So
You said you did martial arts. How far you got along?
I got like, you know, I did a taekwondo thing. I got a little, you know, there's been a brown.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
Then you got into boxing?
well, yeah, I was doing that for the Apache over there.
Yeah, I know Fort Apache, yeah.
George. You know what I mean? I did that for a hot minute, but I was mostly doing the basketball thing, man.
Yeah.
That was my thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so what teams you play for the ball?
When ball, I played for Riverside.
Okay,
I played for St. Anthony's Padua. That's right there.
Yeah,
166.
we know.
You know about that, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Father Stelts. So, you know, I played there. I almost played in 55th, you know what I mean? Played in like Nike and Pelham Freights and all that.
Yeah, so basketball is my love too.
Yeah, that's my
Vice
day
versa.
one right there, man. I don't play against a lot of people.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, man.
Definitely want to commend you for making your way up out of that situation, man.
Yeah.
And just like doing something different than the norm.
Yeah, I mean, I got caught up. I got caught up a second, like for my career to mess up, I got shot. You know what I'm saying? Being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and you know, I was like a high jumping dude, man. I was a dunker, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So when I got shot in the leg that I jumped in. That's the left leg. So it was like, you know, you should have been there. You know, you should have stayed upstairs. Went up to the game tomorrow, but no, you know, the 40s and chilling and want to go see my oldest son, you know what I'm saying, mother before we had the child, and got caught up with jealousy type thing, man. So,
Yeah, that's crazy.
with the grace of God, I made it out. You know what I mean? To continue doing what I'm doing now, man.
So what made you transition from the ball to singing?
Well, singing, you know, I was a church boy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was a church boy. I
We
was,
respect that.
Yeah, blessings man, always like, I started directing. I was like one of the youngest directors, choir directors in Baptist churches at the time. You know, I started at 6 years old. So, you know, as I was directing, I used to watch my brother, my other brother, you know what I'm saying? He used to, you know, lead singer, and then my mother, she sung and played piano all the time. So, you know, I wasn't really thinking I was gonna be a singer, because I was rapping. I was doing that too. Like, I was my hands in everything.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I was rapping, and, you know, so it got to the point that I seen a lot of rappers. It was too many, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was too many. Yeah, so
It was too many.
That was the question. I was going to ask. Like, what made you not rap and sing? Because that's not relevant, you know, where we come from in any of our hoods.
Yeah, that's a fact. And it was like, it was too many rappers, man. And since I know I was singing in the church choir, I just one day just was like, listen to music, man, and R&B, and you know, and I was like, okay, I try to sing every song that came on, or hit the same melody that came on, you know what I'm saying? And from there, I just started going and going and going, man. I mean, the further I'm at.
We need you people to hit the like button. Please hit the like button and help the interview grow. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hit it, please. Help this interview grow, because these guys are real talented, and they try to stay, listen up what you guys say. You got a lot going on. Okay, so in the church choir, so now you said you got into the R&B thing. So the love for you being a rapper, then you said you start feeling it. When did it really kick in? When you was like, nah, this is it.
I could say high school, man. I went to Morris High, so you know, it really started kicking in when I started hearing the Johnny Gills, the Dave Hollisters, and you know, the Glenn Jones and all that. When
So this was for the girls then.
this
This for the women.
I was gonna go there too, like, even though, you know, like, I was captain of high school basketball team, captain of junior high school basketball team, it was all good, but, you know, hearing that, man, around that 90s, I was like, yo, I'm feeling this, man, like, this is what I like, you know what I'm saying? And I always had it, but I just never had the confidence to go out there and do it. So, you know,
singing is like different from rap.
oh, man, and I told a lot of people, like, you know, and I tell them, all the rappers, I'm like, y'all go in there, y'all can spit your 16, y'all can dub it, and then y'all good. I said, but see, I do my own harmony, I do my own background, I do everything, so it's tough. And thanks to, you know, the church background, you know how to, okay, soprano, alto, tenor, verse, tenor, you know what to do with that. So, yeah, around the 90s, I started feeling that in high school, man, got connected with my god brother, Jay, and we formed a group. That's when, you know, Peter Wayne was there also with us.
Yeah.
And he had a group.
So you, Peter Wayne, and the group, what's the name of the group?
Well, before we got in the group, his group was the Quiet Storm, and I was Ambition. That was the name of our group, Ambition. And it was just me and my god brother at first, and then we formed two more brothers, you know what I mean, that got down with us. And then, you know, from there, you know, when Peter Wayne, we rock, he got down with us, you know what I'm saying? So we started killing and doing our thing after that, you know what I mean? So, you know, around that time, that's when I felt like, yo, I started singing. And matter of fact, I sung for a young lady that was sick.
Just the first time you ever.
Yeah, like really. I sung for this young lady that was sick, and I can remember the song, but I can't. She was really going through something, and I sat in the lunchroom, because every Friday I used to get everybody around the table, and I said, beat. And get everybody, I said, come around the table, y'all know what time it is. You know what I mean? Get them going. And I sung for them, and I brought tears to her eyes, man. I was like, hold on, yo. Nah, I got to go with this. Like, you know what I mean? Not just because she cried, but...
Nah, but she felt it.
She felt it, exactly. So I said, if I can touch one person, I can touch more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just went on with it, man.
So on your come up, coming from where we from, did you get any scrutiny from your guys for you singing?
You know what? I got some. Because they didn't know I do it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they knew me for playing ball. Yeah. They just know me for, you know, playing around, slap boxing, playing all that. And I was always to myself. Like, you see, if I ain't going to see somebody, I'm going to the gym, playing ball. I wasn't really around. So yeah, they said, oh, get out of here, man, you singing, you R&B kid. The more they called me the Jodeci. I was with my blazers and a hat, you know what I'm saying? So Josie, yeah, you know, so I'm like, all right. But it pushed me. It pushed me to the point, man. So I said, you know what, I gotta prove something, man. You know, we always gotta prove something, man.
Yeah, now you got to continue to push through, and this
Yes.
is for the kids that's out there watching. You know, for the people that got aspirations to be singers and rappers. You know what I'm saying? You got to push through. When people is coming in trying to push you back,
Yeah.
you got to be like, yo, this is what I want to do. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And make people believe in your vision.
Yeah, it was a tough choice, man. It was a tough choice. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, I always like to challenge. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was in a group at the time, so it was like for me to, you know, the group broke up and I went solo. That was tough. I'm like, but I was doing, I used to dance also. You know
Now
what I mean?
you got to do everything.
Now I gotta do everything. You know what I mean? I was hip hop dance, I used to boogie, do all that. So, you know, when I was trying to get out there like that, doing that type of dancing and music, that's when Usher started coming. You know, Michael Jackson already was out, but the way the dancing I was like I Usher. You know?
That's okay.
Yes, I was like, yo, no, man, I had a chance to do this joint, yo. You know what I mean? And he coming out doing this now, so.
But that's why I tell people, when you snooze, you lose.
You lose.
You
got
gotta
that right.
get with it.
You
People
got
always
that right.
say I be rushing to do things. I go at it.
You
Yeah,
have to.
because you have to. Because when you sit there and wait, and then somebody else, then it happens.
Yeah, it does, man. But I'm doing that, and we just went on as a group, and I just went solo after that when things didn't work out the way it was. You know what I mean? Just went solo.
And then you start doing solo projects.
Yeah, I started doing that. It was tough. Like, I started doing karaoke, man, to warm up, get around the crowd. I was always a crowd person, like I said. You know, I'm the star of the basketball team in high school and junior, so I was always on the forefront. You know what I mean? So, but to be around the crowd that talks while you perform, because I was like a bully on the mic. Like, yo, what you doing? Yo,
Okay.
I'm singing, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I used to wear big jewelry, my hat to the back, and I go up there and do a Johnny Gill, my mom. And they be like, yo, fam, you don't rap? I was like, nah, I got a mower in my hand. I'm like, I'm getting money in the street doing all this, but I'm singing.
Yeah.
So that was my little getaway. I said, okay.
Yeah.
Be like this, stay hood and mess your head up. And you'll never know I'm an R&B artist.
Yeah.
Get the 90s style.
So I know you said in your bio where you said that you was almost ready to sign a deal with Rockefeller.
Yeah.
What was in play for that?
That deal was with the group. My boy Rick, you know, he was our bass, you know, baritone singer. He was cool with Dane, you know what I'm saying? And it got to a point that he got in touch with him, and they invited us to the office. So we get to the office, you know, at that time, that's 96 at the time, so you know.
Oh, the golden era.
The golden,
It's the golden era.
So my heart's like this, I'm like, oh man, we about to be like, so we right in the office, it was Dame, it was hip hop, the A&R, and we sitting in, and you know, we got in there singing, and then we got a chance to go to Henchman. With
Jimmy?
me. Yeah, you know what I mean? So now we in there in the studio for hours. I mean, I'm talking about, I went through the crying, couldn't get the money for it, and tears, young, my mama ain't want to give me this, that, to get the money to go to the studio, but I wound up getting it. And, you know, we wound up, you know, getting down and, you know, almost, that's Reasonable Doubts.
At this time, you still was in high school?
Yeah. And then this is the time, like, when Reasonable Doubts had dropped. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I was going. You know what I'm saying? So Reasonable Doubts was out. And we got invited to the video premiere. And Kick a Preview DJ and Nas was there, and we all in there, man, and we was feeling it. But it got to the point, like, you know, sometimes in a group, it's always collidings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What was the conflict about? The money situation?
Nah, it was okay, you know what I mean? I really never told the whole story.
Who's gonna
You
be
know
the
what I'm
lead?
saying? They like sometimes they wanted me to push out more, but I was like, yo, you know, I'm the type that when you amp it up, that's when you come out. But I knew I was like that David Ruffin, kind of that raspy voice. You know what I mean? So it got to a point that I was like, oh, all right. So we did the show with Universal and I took 2 shots of EJ, warmed me up. I said, yeah, I'm going out there and do my thing. But you know, it was love. But it's just that, you know, I really don't understand how it really happened. But to me, it felt like just bumping heads. You said, like, you know, oh, we think this, we think that. And no, it's not like that. And then things just start saying, you know what?
Yeah.
Typical breakup group. You know what I'm saying? How it is. But still, brothers to this day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just the only one that really kept going. One of the other brothers, you know, he turned to production. You know what I'm saying? And
So what made you keep going?
the love for it And like I said, when I take a challenge, I like to continue going with it. You know what I'm saying? And at first, you know, I took a little toll off because when I lost my pops, I was like, you know what, I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm done. And then it was, you know, my homegirls, man, she told me, she was like, nah, you right there. I said, I'm not used to solo. You know what I mean? I'm not used to this, man. Because somebody barking and saying I can't see, I'm gonna get tight. You know what I mean? I'm not used to
one thing with a group.
Yeah, it's one thing with a group, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, she whispered in my head, told me, nah, do that joint, yo. You got it, you can do it. And I just sat back, man, and I prayed, and I said, you know what? Let me go for it. And once I got used to it.
So how long in between you got back into it? A couple of years?
Nah, real quick, like, I'd say about 2 months. 2 months.
Oh, so you didn't take a smoke, that's
Yeah, something light. No, because I couldn't let it go because at that time,
Love.
yeah, it was love. I
It's,
said,
it's embedded in you.
Exactly.
It's embedded in you.
Exactly. I
And
said-
we want to thank Shorty, man,
And that's a
for
fact.
being on your back.
yeah. My people stood me down with that. You know what I'm saying? And that, it's like you said, once you put it down, you snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, I'm already making moves. I said, we just go and try it, man.
So yeah, because it's not, especially this music things. I've done it before, like you know, on behind the scenes part, like the management and to start my own label, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I noticed, most artists, it's like after 5 years, if they not signed or where they need to be,
They
they
burnt
must
out.
stop.
Give up.
Yeah,
Because
burn
like
out.
if they go hard for 5 years, like we went hard for some years, and I admit that I screwed up. I didn't know. I had my group a single deal on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take it. I'm like trying to get a label deal. That's back then. This back in like 05. When
Okay.
this right when it stopped. When right after that, that's when you had to have a buzz. Like before, how it was you could take your music
Right.
to someone
A&R.
and if they like it, you get signed right there.
Yeah.
See, now it's not like that.
Okay.
Now they go by, I want to see how many streams you have, I want to
Yeah.
see if you popping. So this is right when things change, because right after that, that's when they want to see how, it was no streams, but if you was like popping in your neighborhood or whatever,
Yeah.
you know, your region, and then they start basing on that. And I'm thinking, it's a label deal. Not knowing that it's not as easy.
Nah.
You know, and then you come to, so I kind of jacked that off, and you know, I think that took like the steam from my guys, because they knew deal was on the table, a single deal, I had to take it. Because me being who I am, I could have just took it, knowing some type of money come in, even if it don't work, I could have made another move behind that.
You know, I mean, I did something similar just with that, man. Me and my god brother, before we really formed the group, we were singing at Demaradas.
Demaradas, yeah,
Demaradas back there, right?
yeah.
So we singing Demaradas, and he said, yo, let's chill. By God.
Yeah.
God brother went to school with me, his little younger brother, you know what I mean? So we'd be like, I said, nah, man, I want to sing Men of Vision. Written all over your face. Not Men of Vision, written all over your face, by yeah. So I was like, he said, nah. So when I didn't put my all into it. So this guy come up, and you know, he trying to talk to my brother. And he turned like, nah, yo, you can go solo, man. And I saw that, I said, oh, my god brother dubbed it like, nah, my brother can't go, I'm not going. So the funny thing around the table's turn, we do a big show, and we got like Universal, we got Sony, everybody there. And I was feeling it that day. Same thing happened, man. My manager's over here talking to the group, and they come up to me, yo, you ever thought about going solo? I was like, oh, and these majors in my face, like, and I'm like looking at them over there talking, I'm like, I've been stretching for this joint for a minute, yo, like this could be it. But the heart that I have, like, you know what I'm saying, when you look out for me, I look out for you.
Yeah, loyalty.
Loyalty.
No, it is good, but in reality,
In reality,
it got to someone, instead of saying no right
You take the
there,
deal and bring him in.
or
I didn't think like that at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
because what people we need to do sometimes, you don't have to give an answer right there. Like,
Exactly.
listen, and y'all come talk about, be like, listen, this is we locked in. Let me do this, you know, because you made a decision on the spot.
No, but I told
He made a
him,
decision on
I
the spot.
said, you know, with them over there, I was like, well, I'm in the group. And he was like, nah, he said, but you have, you know, you dance, you this, you
Yeah,
have the style.
they like
You have
certain
the
people.
Yeah.
That's just like when TLC, I was watching it. They had a girl who never they seen it. He's like, we like y'all two left out T-Boss, and there was some other girl named Crystal with them. That's like in TLC.
Right,
And
right.
they didn't her, they didn't like her, and they brought in Chili. Chili, you know, I singing nothing. They guess because they like how she looked, and then they brought in like that.
No,
You
that's
know,
a great analogy that Doc came up with. We want the people to pay attention to that. You don't have to make decisions on the spot.
Right.
Especially a decision like
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Because what it was your loyalty kicked in.
Yeah.
You know
But see,
what
he
I'm saying?
returned the favor because
The loyalty
Yeah.
kicked in,
Yeah,
and
loyalty
you return the
kicked in.
favor, but you can continue to do that. But when we behind closed doors, now you can talk about it. Hey, Doc, look, this is a major. This is 4 years later. Blah blah blah. Hypothetically speaking, let me get in the door. I got you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm glad you said it. So how long apart that was between you and your god brother when they asked him and then when they asked you? How long?
This was like, if I'm not mistaken, it's about like a year after.
Oh, see, that's when
About like a year.
cause see, I can understand he making that mistake a little more because it happened first
Yeah.
to him. So he probably like, damn. And then I don't know what happened, the type of conversation I had after that. But it's like, damn, now a whole nother year. And
But we was
nothing
rocking though. Don't get me wrong, we was rocking. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was dealing with like the Barrier Boys, the group back in the days, and we was the Barrier Boys and like NSYNC, you know, they just started. Yeah, so we was getting somewhere, you know what I'm saying? We was getting somewhere. But just that moment, you know what I'm saying, like you said, that loyalty kicked in, and it's I think about it now, like, wow, if I did step in, I could have snatched him up.
Yeah, you
But
can
then
snatch him up.
we could have had that history right there.
Yeah.
Even just, coming up and have a history where we can say, yo, we was on something. Probably I've been talking to y'all like more, I can't go outside now, you know what I mean?
So at the time, when does this, like when you started winning these awards, because we know you're a 14-time award winner, explain to the people how you start garnering those awards.
Okay, shout out to my boy Lord OBG. What they are is independent awards, right? Because we try to give back to, artists out here doing their thing and they're being acknowledged. You know what I mean? It's hard to get on BET, it's hard to get there. So my boy named Lord OBG, he does Bronx Unsigned Award shows.
Okay.
And he just started recognizing what I was doing, even though I knew him for years, but he see my movement.
I just started listening to him. Like the last week when we left out of here, I was just sat inside the restaurant.
Right.
I started listening to him.
Yeah.
He had the real twang on the show.
Yeah, so he turned around and he just started, I like to get his award, Markie 3, he won an award for his company gave me, like for the Bronx Uprising Award or the Outbreak Award and stuff,
Yeah, he's for the people.
Yeah, he's for the people.
He's for the people.
So I'm getting shocked. I'm like, oh man. So I won, like a couple of awards from him. But then I'm a 5-time R&B Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rest her soul, man. Tina Williams from Connecticut. She recognized what I was doing, and she does big things like campaign, fundraisers, everything. And before you know it, she came to me and she hit me up. She said, listen, you got nominated. I said, for what? She said, oh, for R&B Artist of the Year. I said, oh, okay, you listening to me? She said, yeah, I see what you do. You know what I mean? I went against Benny Daniels from Delphonics and another artist. So I'm like, hold on, what were you doing? I'm not.
How did I get in that class?
I don't know if it's a fake or what's going on. How I know it was real when I won the first one, Benny hit me up and said, congratulations. I said, oh, this is serious. You understand what I'm saying? So after that, I kept putting in that work. And every year I was going to get somebody. And, the last one I won was, 2020. She hit me up and she said, oh, you're nominated again. I said, wow, man. I said, I ain't going to say no. I said, I don't think I'm going to win this one. I was trying to be the next Michael Jordan. I wanted 6 in a row. That's what, 3-3. That's how I wanted, And they got to the point, she hit me up. She said, yo, the crowd voted for you again in Connecticut. And I'm
That's
like,
beautiful. That's beautiful.
you know what I mean? On top of the people that voted for me on Facebook. So I'm like, Connecticut loves me out there, you know? And when I won that, she got, you know, she was positive with COVID. She hit me up that Thursday, that Wednesday. That Thursday, she sent me the award. That Friday, she said, make a video that you won an award. That Saturday, she died.
Oh, God bless her soul.
Yeah, God
So,
bless her.
and that was the last award she gave me. Was 20. So that was like so special.
Yeah, that's special.
You know what
That's
I mean?
special. What's her name?
Tina Williams.
Tina Williams.
Yeah, Lady
man.
Flavor Radio.
God bless.
Rest her soul,
Yeah,
man.
that's her soul.
Yeah, and a lot of the cats from Connecticut hit me up, like, you know, Jamaican cats who do music. I thought they wanted to, you know, make some music. And they was like, yo, Tina just died. And I'm on the corner, like, I just spoke to her. She said, she died. And I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, this should be another motivating factor, man, for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we not gonna let her down. You know what
No.
I'm saying? She seen something. She heard
Yeah.
something in
Yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people's out here singing. There's a lot of
Yeah.
people's out here doing their thing.
Yeah.
And for her to take time out, you know what I'm saying, to bring you to the table
Mhm.
and understand and respect your art and your craft, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely a blessing.
Like, and so she didn't know me like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they recognize
Yeah,
from,
yeah.
you know, in a city or state. It's like, wow. And then sometimes make you think, like, I'm here in the Boogie Down and New York, and I'm getting love from Connecticut or London. I'm getting love from people out here, but it always happens like that.
It always happens.
Music speaks. Was it that you actually won that award for the 2020?
For the 2021, well, it was Artist of the Year.
Artist of
Just
the Year?
for
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it wasn't a certain song. Just Artist of the Year. And, you know, but she always liked this song called Sorry. You know what I mean? It was a song that I wrote when I got this beat from the guy from Chicago. And when I heard this the beat, it touched me to the point that it's apologizing. That we don't ever apologize to our women when we do things wrong. Sometimes we have to man up. And she loved that song, man. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, that's great.
man.
So with the singing, is it true that it's a magnet to women?
That's what some people say. Man, you got a lot of women who don't even like singing, man.
Guys that sing?
Yeah, some don't, you know what I mean? But it depends. It depends, man. I mean, it plays a part, like, you know what I mean? But you got some women, like, when you talking to them, and you start talking to certain way, they go, oh, you go with that R&B. They're like, what you talking about? Oh, you want those R&B smooth cat, you just talking that shit. I'm like,
You
nah.
get a chance to tell them I am an R&B
Yeah, I'm
cat.
like, yeah.
Like, for real. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
like, yeah, but it's just natural. That's just me, you know what I'm saying? But it can. It can. If women like singing and you can sing, you know, yeah, it does.
Yeah, so we're gonna get to the song, Let's Get Back.
Okay.
Let's go.
Summer joint. Shout out to DJ Super C in the video.
Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Subscribe.
Alright, Super C just checked. No doubt, see?
Alright.
Let's go.
I just want to get back to the way things were.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey.
I just want to get back to the way things were.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Party jumping, everybody having fun. DJ playing the music that we all love. Ladies looking fine dancing on the floor. We just having fun till we see the sun. I just want to smooth something, y'all.
Smooth jump.
We dance the night away.
Markie 3 in the
Enjoy
house.
life like we used to. I just want to, yeah, yeah, yeah. The way it used to be. Oh, yeah, yeah. Feeling good vibes up in this place tonight. People can barely move cause the place is tight. Sweat dripping all over the new outfits. That's when you know the party is the shit. Ladies don't have problems dancing with you all night. Especially when the drinks got them feeling right. So DJ, keep that music on 110. Cause we all the way to the end. I just want, hey,
Hey,
the way we dance the night away and enjoy life like we used to. I just, yeah. The way they used to be. Oh yeah.
hit that like button.
Hey, come on, let's go. Hey, hey, come on, let's go. Do the two-step, do your two-step, do your two-step, do your two-step. Just slide with it, slide with it, slide with it, slide with it. Do your two-step, do your two-step, do your two-step, do your two-step. Let's go. Yeah.
Markie 3 now.
Three. So who did that beat? That beat is fire.
I found that beat, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I was totally I wanted to, change the game a little bit because we was in COVID. You know what I mean? We was locked down in the crib. So I said, yo, man, let me look for a nice little up-tempo jazz type, And I found that beat on YouTube, so I was like, let me use this, man. Some producer, I got his name, I wrote it G-Funk. That's his name. And I found it. And when I wrote this, that's the first thing that came to my head. Like, let's get back to the way things was. Like, we used to party, have fun, no problems, dancing, enjoying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got.
So what type of response you getting from the song?
I get a nice response. You know what's funny though? Like, when they first heard it, people like, oh, okay. But then you keep promoting it and playing it. And then I did a little short video in the crib of it. And they're like, okay. It's now I'm getting it.
Yo, but it would be like that because you was here a couple weeks ago, right?
Right.
You first played. I said, I like it. I can hear something right away if I like it or don't like it. Anybody know me? I'm straight up with mine.
Critic.
I'm straight up with it because, like I said, I had a label of my own, and I always want to know the truth.
Right.
So when I heard, I was like, oh, I like it. Like, I'm straight up.
Right.
But when we went out later that night in the club,
that's why I heard it. Oh, okay.
And then I said, oh,
The girls start dancing.
yeah. That joint and the other joint we gonna play. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, it moves. Like, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I got to say, like the last couple artists, you, Peter Wayne, and Chuck, everybody who've been coming on, they've been real talented. Like, like real songs you can hear on the radio.
Oh yeah, it definitely rings to the ear. You know what I'm saying? That's something we definitely want to sit down and talk to you about. We need this type of music. You know what I'm saying? Because what's going on? We love all types of music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But from the genre and the age that we, the age group that we come from, we want to hear that soul.
Yeah. That's why I stayed in that lane, man. I couldn't. So everybody was like, oh, you gotta try to twist up. I said, yo, we don't have that music like that no more. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when the last time that you really felt a song like that, you know what I'm saying? Let's Get Back, that can really, shove your shoulders and chill. You can throw on the gators and still do your 2-7 the gators.
That song is versatile because you can hear it at the barbecue.
Yeah, exactly.
With the family, a family reunion. Exactly. Like, you know what I mean? You can hear it like on a soundtrack of a movie where they have a family reunion. Like, it's got pictures like a Tyler Perry type joint. Yeah, family type joint.
Exactly.
So it has that type of vibe to
it. Yeah, that's the way I want to go with certain stuff like that, man. I'm glad y'all like it though, man. Big up to y'all.
Yeah, because I gotta keep it 100. I like it. So if I say I like it, I ain't bullshitting.
I feel you.
So we're gonna go to the next joint.
Just rock with me.
It's the party.
Just rock.
What's the name of this?
Just rock with me.
Dance floor remix.
Just rock with me.
Hit the like button.
Just rock with me.
I know this song, y'all.
Just rock with me. Just rock with me.
Let's get this going.
Just rock with me. It's a good night, so leave all your problems at home. Come out and party. Don't let no one destroy your soul. Have a few drinks, then get yourself some butter chill. Get on the dance floor and let them know that you ain't here. The DJ is rocking. The ladies are winning, so fellas shout and shoot your ball. And
Oh,
Just rock
pick it up.
Just rock
Hit the like button.
Get on the dance
Go, y'all.
Go.
If you ain't got no moves, let me show you what you can do. Just rock with me. Just rock with me. You can just rock with me. Just rock with me. Oh, the house is packed, and people outside still trying to get in. It just hit midnight, that's when the real party begins. Everyone dancing and sipping on their favorite drinks. Bottles are popping, you see money is not a thing. Boogie and real tracks got the whole party going berserk. Relax with the Henny and real tracks with that full word. So now we're alright, let's party till the break of dawn. And before it's not over, I need all y'all to sing up. Let's go.
Let's go.
Markie 3.
Markie 3.
You ain't got no moves. Let me show you what you can do. Let's go. Just rock with me. Oh yeah. Just rock with me. Come on, y'all. Just rock with me. Just rock with me. Get on the dance floor. Oh, do your thing. If you ain't got no moves, let me show you what you can do. Just rock with me. Oh yeah. Just rock with me. Oh yeah. Just rock with me. Come on. Just rock with me.
Let's go.
Yeah, that thing fire.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. I want to see the people. That's right. Hit them the fire.
Hit them like
Hit them fire. Get them lights up.
Them Felder just
Come
told
on,
me
get
to tell
them
you
lights
what's
up.
Oh, all right, whatever.
Get them lights up.
What up, baby?
No
Let's
doubt.
get the lights up.
Let's get the lights up. Tell them peoples, man, how they can get this music, man.
Oh man, y'all know y'all can go to markie3music.com. That's MARKIE, the number 3, MUZIK.com. All my music there, video, bio, when know what's going on. Also got the clothing coming out also, so y'all be aware for that. You know what I mean? Just hit me up, man. Google me, man. Markie3, I'm all over.
Don't forget to tell them about HIE, man.
Oh
Let
yeah,
them know, let them know.
HIE Entertainment is the movement. DFF is the movement. You know what I mean? HIE
Sit with
Entertainment.
Steph.
That's right. Sit with Steph.
Sit with Steph.
Already know. That's every Sunday. I know how that goes, man. You know what I mean? Y'all want to get down with that, man? Holla at them. Holla at us.
Make sure y'all tune in, man, to Sip with Steph every
That's
Sunday.
right.
Let us
That's
know
right,
what
man. Every
radio
Sunday.
joint you are.
Radio joint. I got the Blackout Hour every Thursday on blogtalkradio.com. It's for the unsigned artists. It's all for unsigned artists, man. The Blackout Hour. You know what I mean? Holla at me. You want to get on there, man. I see the details. Y'all get up on it, man. I play all unsigned artists' music, man. I show love. Straight like that. I always like to give back to the people that's struggling and trying to do what they got to do. Hey, I'm the man for you, baby. Trying to tell you.
So let them know what show you on right now.
Oh, right now I'm on Beat 139, man. Y'all already know what it is, man.
139, everybody.
Man.
Y'all know what it is. Subscribe. Go to his page. Hit that like button.
And IG, man, yeah, the real _Markie3, man. The real _Markie3.